Host, thanks for watching, thanks for being here. We're glad you could join us. Welcome, relax, we're happy to have you. And today, I'm actually here to share some surprisingly positive news out of Washington. We received a message from Elon Musk. Yes, a notable one. He wrote, "As my term as a special government employee ends, I want to thank President Donald Trump for allowing me to reduce unnecessary spending." Well, sure, cutting spending is great, but honestly, we're just relieved your time as a government employee is over. We're glad you're done. Elon had a memorable 130-day run in public service. He came in, took a chainsaw to everything, we took the hit, and now he's gone. He originally pledged to save us $1 trillion. Now he says Doge, his initiative, might only save about $160 billion, but many others argue he may have actually cost the country hundreds of billions. IRS officials estimate his agency cuts could lead to around $500 billion in unpaid taxes this year alone. But let's be clear, politics isn't only about money or wins and losses. It's about the people, the careers and lives of civil servants impacted along the way. That's what really matters. Elon assured us Doge's mission would continue, comparing it, oddly enough, to how the empire kept going after the emperor died. Classy. Now that Elon's left DC, he can return to his main pursuits, tanking companies and, well, sleeping around. Meanwhile, Trump no longer has Elon around to absorb the blame. Just yesterday, the Court of International Trade ruled that Trump doesn't have the authority to impose his big, beautiful tariffs. His legal team appealed right away. The DOJ argued that ending the tariffs would weaken Trump's position in trade talks and embolden foreign governments. Essentially, the court exposed him, and now they're upset. Since January, Trump has altered his tariff stance over 50 times, which is exactly what you'd expect from someone who calls himself a stable genius, and it's catching up with him. Just yesterday, he snapped at a reporter who asked about a new Wall Street nickname for him, TACO. It stands for Trump, always chickens out. You won't be shocked to hear he hates it. When she brought it up, he called it a nasty question. But the name is sticking. Social media is filled with AI-generated taco-themed art, celebrating our Crunchwrap commander with chicken gear, rooster hair, even a family-style meal pack. Tough nickname, huh? Doesn't feel so great to be on the receiving end for once, does it? Imagine if someone even rewrote a Village People classic to match, "I want to be a taco man, be a taco man." Maybe it'll be the new YMCA. Imagine people at rallies spelling TACO. In other news, Trump is reportedly one step closer to settling his lawsuit with 60 Minutes. He's suing CBS for $20 billion over an interview they aired with Kamala Harris, which he claims caused him emotional distress. Just think, if he can sue for that, how much could the country sue him for? We'd all be billionaires. Paramount, which owns CBS, supposedly offered him $15 million to settle. He refused. His lawyers want $25 million and an apology for something CBS claims they didn't even do wrong. Here's what happened. During the election, 60 Minutes aired a segment with Kamala Harris. It was edited like any typical news interview. But Trump, who never misses a chance to complain or misuse the courts, accused them, without evidence, of editing it unfairly to favor Harris. He sued for $10 billion, then after winning the election, raised the amount to $20 billion. That's more than CBS is even worth. They're up for sale now at $8 billion. The case is frivolous, but Paramount chair Shari Redstone wants to sell the company and knows Trump might block the sale using his presidential power. So now she's likely going to pay him off. This is how things work now. It's like the mob, but with fast food instead of pasta. And ironically, Trump is putting more pressure on CBS than he is on Russia. Now, Trump's saying he'll give Russia 2 weeks to prove they're serious about peace in Ukraine. Because, nothing says tough diplomacy like, "I'll give you 2 weeks," or whenever. Let's hope it's not like the 2 weeks he promised a healthcare plan 4 years ago. Meanwhile, Rudy Giuliani, once America's mayor, is out of the Trump inner circle and now live streaming to a very modest audience on Rumble. Someone named San Panca has 2.8 million followers. On Twitch? Or was it Twitter? Are those different? Yes, Twitch is mainly for gamers. And Rudy's. On Twitch now, apparently quick pause. What exactly is Rudy wearing? He looks like he ran from a house fire. Red t-shirt, a Western-style suede jacket, red plaid pocket square. It's chaos. Think Ronald McDonald meets Bonanza. It's possible his caregiver dislikes him. On the bright side for Rudy, he probably won't have to worry much longer about FBI investigations. FBI Director Kash Patel appeared on Fox News last night. And before I go on, no, this footage was not altered. Welcome back to Quantico, Virginia, home of the FBI Academy. We're joined by Director Kash Patel. They are tiny. Really, it looked like he needed a booster seat, or like his mom was about to spoon-feed him peas. It's Patel on a shelf. Speaking of government news, Health Secretary RFK Jr. announced yesterday that COVID vaccines are no longer recommended for children and pregnant women. He also cancelled a federal contract to develop a bird flu vaccine, which I guess makes sense. Can't restore American health until you first make us sick again. If there's ever another pandemic, RFK Jr. might be holding daily press briefings saying, "Do more push-ups, shirt off, jeans on, virus gone." He gave no scientific explanation. He's not a doctor, but he made the announcement next to people who are. Hello, I'm Robert F. Kennedy Jr., your health secretary. I'm here today with NIH Director Dr. Hannibal and FDA Commissioner Frank. Last year, the Biden team recommended another COVID booster for children, despite no clinical data backing the strategy. RFK Jr.'s team, meanwhile, sounds more like a horror movie cast than a health agency. On a completely different note, a new survey shows that nearly half of Gen Z believes monogamy is outdated. 2% of 18 to 24-year-olds say monogamy just isn't realistic anymore. And if you're dating Bill Belichick, that number probably jumps to 100%. Interesting, because for years we've heard Gen Z isn't that interested in sex. Now it seems they're not into commitment either. This generation might really be the last, which makes sense. After all, they're called Gen Z. If there's one thing we prioritize on this show, it's education. So we asked my cousin Mickey, sweetest person you'll ever meet, to teach kids where babies come from. She thought it would be simple Q&A. We didn't tell her every single question would be about how babies are made. Let's watch. Kid: where do babies come from? Mickey: well, you came from your mom's special body. She took care of you. Kid: how do they breathe in there? Mickey: it just sort of works, and sometimes, sadly, it doesn't. She got real and fast. Mickey: I just wanted my kids to come out breathing and have one head. Some have two, and that's okay. If you ever meet one or two, don't judge. Kid: what fraction of the body is each head? Mickey: not sure, but we wish them the best. Kid: do babies like boobs? Mickey: it's cozy, they survive on them sometimes. Kid: do you have milk now? Mickey: these are menopause boobs. Just big now. Kid: why do babies have a soft spot? Mickey: maybe from bumping into things in there. Some wear helmets, and that's okay too. Kid: why don't grandmas have babies? Mickey: because you sort of die inside as you get older. Each day, a little more. It got philosophical, kid. Why 9 months in the belly? Mickey: probably to get all the parts in place, like toes. Let's appreciate that. Kid: when do ears show up? Mickey: not sure, but you just hope for 2. Kid: do babies have teeth inside? Mickey: nope, tiny. But you're right, they're born without teeth. It can be gross, but not if it's with the right person. And finally, kid, are boobs full of skim or whole milk? Mickey, it's love milk. Thanks, Mickey. That was educational. And thank you to all of you. Do you know how many subscribers we have now? 20 million. That's why we're wearing these sunglasses. If you haven't yet, help us get to 20 million and one. Thanks again.